it's a
Yeah.
little more muffled than it is through the Skype call.
It could be the mic. It could be that it's yeah. I don't know if it's yeah. Audio's been always been a problem
Yeah,
with the stuff. I don't have proper equipment or anything
that's
like
why
that.
we're not making the music.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah. We can post samples later.
Yeah,
Maybe a later
it
time.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like tonight. It doesn't have to be right away. But I mean,
Okay.
just like
All right. We will get to the thing. I guess. Now it's hitting 8 o'clock almost, and yeah.
and you have the one I just sent you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, someone see me like posting this as a teaser earlier on. Um,
Oh yeah. Oh hi. This is the best.
but yeah, I mean, this is Zynek art for you. Concept work
This
for the
this was
character.
yeah, this was his like placeholder for what the character is gonna be.
Yeah.
And then Paz and I absolutely loved this. And Paz actually drew this like Uri like around
Yeah.
it, and I was like, this image is probably the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, and
Yeah, toilet. That's what I said to him. Like, is this like, this is like you get like three different restrooms. You get men, women, and then this.
yeah.
Zynek, you're not as amused by this as everyone else is.
Oh, I'm just preparing to actually show the real image.
Oh, okay. Men's bathroom confirmed. Oh, it's like that. The what was it, Birdie stage from Alpha 2? Yeah, like the bathroom, and then
Oh, yeah, that's a
sometimes
weird stage. Yeah.
the door would swing open, and there'd be the guy on the crapper, and he'd be like, "Ooh."
All right. Go ahead and show the thing. This is the full page concept art for her.
Yeah, we're gonna need to and I'll post this one later
Yeah.
because I think I have a slightly higher res version of it than the one I gave you, and
Okay.
plus I want to post this stuff on like my DA and all.
Yeah, I think.
But if you want to zoom into like the concept
Yeah, I
sketches,
will do that here.
yeah.
Um,
Hello, breasts.
yeah. So, I guess you can talk about this character a little more.
Okay, so this is uh yeah, fuck it. This is basically one of the central antagonists of the game. Uh, um, she's, as you know, a lot of people have been asking, you know, Spike, where's the Monster Girls, and you know, when are we gonna get, you know, Monster Girls, blah blah blah. So I hope you know this isn't letting you guys down. There indeed is a somehow purer than other certain cast members now. Right now, she doesn't have a name. I'm researching. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw me talk about like researching different demons and monsters for names. So we've been just internally calling her Hell Princess. She's essentially she's a very Darkstalkers esque character in playstyle and in design. She was actually surprisingly one of the first concepts that I drew up. Um, and yeah, her the whole to me big. Um, I think every character sort of has like a hook to their design. Every well-designed character. A lot of them it's color scheme. A lot of them it's like I'll just use Sonic the Hedgehog for example. His spines, how like when he runs and they like move because of the wind and stuff. Like back in the day, that was something that was really cool. It's a cool element of his design, you know. And there's a lot of characters have something like that. They have like something floating or whatever to make it, you know, the main element of her design. But for her, it's she has you know these wings, you know, being a demon. That actually, could you scroll up to the concepts?
Okay.
Um, and I was thinking, well, how do I actually, you know, make wings work in an interesting way? So I had this idea to have them kind of fold in, similar to like a cockroach or a praying mantis, and form this sort of like cocktail dress sort of thing. And you can see too, like the tail forms into it. And when I actually drew up these concepts, you know, everyone who saw it was like, "This is really cool." You know, this is like a really cool element for this character design. So when she actually fights, for example, her idle pose, she has her wings, you know, folded in dress form. Cockroaches are really gross, I agree, but they have interesting wings. Um, but then, like, when she jumps, for example, or for certain attacks, her wings will spread out. So it's definitely, like, interesting because I feel like wings are an element on a character that can either be done really, really well or really, really poorly. Um, I think an example of one that I think is done really poorly is Devil Jin from Tekken. I really am not big on his design. It feels kind of silly that he just has these, big black feathery wings that, it's like, yeah, okay, he can fly, but other than that, they just kind of look silly on him. So I really wanted a character that could have wings, but when they do stuff like certain kicks or like, move certain ways, it won't look like the wings are just kind of attached and kind of flopping around. Um, her weapon, if you could show, show the finished one. There's no real need to show the sketch.
Okay.
Her weapon is a very large sword, almost as large as she is, and it's what we've been. I think this is just what we're going to refer to it as is the Demon King sword. Man, Shining Dazzler, ever hour on the hour. That's. But this is essentially, her father, who was the king of hell, is sort of trapped in this state similar to Fernandez. So, a lot of people who have been asking that story, now we can actually go into a little bit of it, is there's definitely a connection, between, Fernandez and the Demon King because they're both in similar, similar circumstances. And, the Demon King and his daughter here are actually seeking out Pogo and Fernandez to see, like, if there's some way to reverse this or such. It's a little rough idea to kind of bring together, like, why is there a central antagonist and blah, blah. Mostly I just really wanted to draw a sexy demon girl, because I like those. And everyone so far is really... No, this is a design that is in the game. This is a antagonist character. I would say... Yeah, actually, the inside of her wings, it's interesting you bring that up. Zynex said he could do something with the engine that would allow... man, you guys are on point with these inspirations. So he said he could have something like for the engine, so like a certain color value could be an image. And I thought that was really cool, and I instantly thought of Utsuho's cape, how it has like a galaxy inside of it. And I'm like, she needs to have some kind of crazy like moving pattern inside her wings where it's like, where it's not something you actually have to draw. It just kind of like scrolls around. So yeah, Utsuho actually was an inspiration for that. The Swiss cheese hair, yeah, was definitely inspired by, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Parise, I guess, Parise, I don't know, from Arcana Heart. I believe her cape had a pattern where it was like kind of like bubbles, like almost like a weird like lava. How do I say? Okay, it was pretty close. And yeah, they were definitely like visually inspirations behind it. Of course, someone mentioned Jedha before. She is definitely a couple of her attacks as well are inspired by Jedha. She herself is very, again, Darkstalkers-esque, very, you definitely see elements of like Morgan and Jedha in her, and another Darkstalkers character that will become more apparent when we actually show off the gameplay.
Yeah.
Which I'll save that. I don't want to hint at that yet. But.
Okay. Yeah. Also want to say too, like we do have actually a list of names we're kind of narrowing down for her. It's not that we haven't decided on anything yet. But once we name her, we'll definitely reveal that.
Yeah.
Is anybody having trouble with the stream? I noticed Spike's voice keeps getting kind of encoding issues with me.
Am I?
I don't know if it's for anybody else, but I'm hearing you with like encoding issues. It could just be Skype.
Oh, hold on. Hello. Oh, thank you.
What's up?
I just got pizza delivered to my room.
Wow, I'm jealous. Extremely jealous.
I was not expecting that.
Well, you have a nice grandma.
I do. She's very nice. I'm very fortunate that she puts up with my crap. By my crap, I mean occasionally eating pizzas and saying, "Hey, we have to go out, and I need to buy more ramen."
All right. I guess what I could do here is bring up the version that we have of her so far. I guess
Yes,
you can
this is.
explain what state she is in while I do this.
Yes, I'm considering. I'll probably edit the image I sent you a little bit, but
Uh,
I do kind of want to show people some of the attacks for her
okay.
because, in all honesty, those are going to be replaced pretty soon,
Okay.
and fairly soon, and like it's, we mentioned before that the thin lined drawings don't really show up well on stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want people to actually be able to see it. So I'll make a big. I'll upload a lot of stuff later tonight individually on DA, and then I'll make a big like a mega post on Tumblr with a whole bunch of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So cool. Let me add this as an actual full screen thing. Um,
uh, I'll just repeat the quote. Finally, a character that caters to me. I love big, luscious ... locks of hair.
me too.
Uh,
So let's try with 3D lighting stuff on and see how well it performs. All right. Crap.
This is really fun.
I need to
Actually,
All right. Well, let's use Poco.
wow.
What?
They're just loving the this character we got now.
Oh, we're actually getting 60 frames per second almost in the game right now.
Yeah, the quality actually looks pretty good too. But
Oh
yeah,
god, she doesn't oh, I forgot to give her a slide animation on her
Oh.
dash. We haven't worked on her in a while. Anyway.
Yeah, this essentially what you're seeing. Actually, let me just say this really bad joke real quick.
Yeah.
My friend just said she has a really large ... wingspan. But yeah, she actually has a span. Everything you're seeing here is essentially what we throw together in like a week.
Yeah,
So this is actually like a week's worth of work that we actually did prior to PAX. There has been a little bit done to her since then, but
oh, I forgot, yeah, she had this. What was the input for it? Oh god. Oh, my stick. The stick has issues. Let me... Okay, there we go.
please stand by. Zoniac is having stick issues.
Yeah, there we go. That sounds... I forgot, actually, yeah, I took out this move, I think. There we
This
go.
one?
The one that, like, it's kind of like Bridget's target. Yeah, because it's on her, it's basically follows her.
Oh, okay.
How did... Yeah, I think I took it out. That's why I don't have anything on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone now. Okay. It's still tracking. God, crap. Sorry.
Velociraptor came back in time for the gameplay demonstration.
Okay. So, yeah, needless to say, there are bugs. It's new. So you guys are kind of seeing it kind of raw, and I haven't worked on her in a while.
Yeah, but like I said, we worked on her for about a week, and then haven't done a whole lot of work on her since. Just mostly just because we wanted to just deal with other things. Because it's like having like a whole bunch of like 10% complete characters in a game is
So
interesting.
yeah, so the idea is kind of she's like Donovan in a way. When she sends out her sword, she has different normals. When she has a sword, her light attack and heavy attack and standing D attack is much larger. You can see how it changes. And these are just initial.
She
Yeah.
has a very large D. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably gonna change. or jump H actually is very large. It's probably going to change. But yeah, she throws it out, and then yeah, she can't. So